All right, welcome back, everybody. Good Tuesday evening to you all. Some of the usual suspects here, if you've been following along over the last few days. We'll go through some of these fires here, but probably the first real big fire of the season here in Montana, the Reynolds Lake fire. This really took off last Wednesday and Thursday, so about almost a week ago now. But there really has not been much in the way of growth for this fire. Still at about 1,068 acres, containment 35%, almost 200 people working this fire. And there have been reports of hundreds of spot fires being put out outside of the perimeter of that fire. So it still is keeping firefighters very busy, and they're working, of course, on all the interior little hot spots. The Highway 37 fire staying at 51 acres. This is not really growing. 10% containment here. Burnout conducted earlier today inside the perimeter of this fire, and it is being reported that there is some creeping and smoldering of that fire. But again, it's not taking off. It's not blowing up hundreds and hundreds of thousands of acres. The Wawa fire did grow to over 2,000 acres, but this really grew again Friday into Saturday. Containment growing at 40%. But the Bacon Rind fire, this may be a fire that will stick around here for a while. It's burning in National Forest, but also in Montana's little corner of Yellowstone National Park. And a lot of times they assess and they let these fires burn. Containment 0%, 57 people watching this fire. An estimated completion of this fire October 1st. So we may be dealing with this for a while unless Mother Nature puts it out. Look at that, a couple of thunderstorms and some rain moving over the area. Also more in the way of lightning strikes, not only in Yellowstone, but through the Beartooths and the Absarokas. And there you can see more in the way of thunderstorms up over northern Montana, just on the east side of Cup Bank. That's a nasty storm. And we've got another one moving just to the west of Milk River. But there you can see that moving south of Kevin right now with some hail and a lot of lightning strikes with that cell, as that will continue to move off towards the southeast, moving to around Rudyard, Chester, over through about Havre here a little later on this evening. Now tomorrow starts out maybe with a little cloud cover just east of the Continental Divide in the Rocky Mountain front around Great Falls, Augusta up through Choteau. A few isolated thunderstorms will pop on Wednesday afternoon, but more numerous thunderstorms come through Thursday and Friday. Here we are into Thursday morning. It's quiet, and then Thursday afternoon, more in the way of thunderstorm activity, and these storms will have rain. They're not dry thunderstorms. However, lightning strikes can extend out from underneath where the rain is falling. So we'll have to watch for new wildfire starts. Lows tonight, maybe not as cool as last night when some parts of the state actually got down into the 30s, but comfortable again, 40s and 50s. Here's Wednesday's forecast. Little front pushing southward out of the state, and there will be an isolated storm again just off of the Rocky Mountain front, maybe around the Cup Bank area, down through Great Falls and Helena. I think both Helena and Great Falls should be dry, but will be an isolated storm nearby. Thursday, better chance for seeing thunderstorms. Cup Bank through Helena, Bozeman, out through Lewistown, perhaps up there around Havre as well. Friday, that's a bit of green here on the map, more in the way of wet weather thunderstorms coming through that we've seen in quite some time. It's been very dry this July, so scattered thunderstorms on Friday and maybe a few lingering thunderstorms on Saturday. And notice those temperatures staying in the 70s and the 80s. Not too hot, not too cold, just right temperature porridge here for the end of July. But we'll be watching over the next few days thunderstorms creating lightning strikes, which could yield new wildfire starts. And then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, it does get hot with temperatures going up into the 90s, bit of wind as well. But there's another cool down coming for the beginning of August. So that really has been the saving grace so far this summer.
Okay, thanks, Curtis.